Hi everyone, and welcome back to this tutorial series on Zoom. In this particular video, we're going to talk about Zoom reports. In order to view reports, we are going to head over to zoom.us, and once you're here, this is where you can locate your reports. So you need to make sure that you're signed in, and once you're signed in, on the left-hand navigation bar, you're going to notice several things, and one of the items at the bottom is reports. You're going to go ahead and click on reports. And once you click on reports, it's going to give you a couple of different options, and you're going to want to probably take advantage of both of these. The usage report, this is a great one for taking attendance. So I'm going to go ahead and click on usage. And once I do that, it brings up my prior meetings. And in those prior meetings, notice on the right-hand side, I see a blue button. As soon as I click on this blue button, it's going to open up a report for me. And in this report, it will give me a list of who all was there. And it also tells me how long that they were in the meeting for. So some really good information. Now, and so you're going to want to export this. If you're on a Chromebook, this isn't going to work super well. So if you're on a Chromebook, my suggestion to you is to take a screenshot of this information, and then you can save it into a file. If you're using a Windows device, then you can just download it as an Excel spreadsheet. But one thing I would really suggest you do is this top one over here, export with meeting data. And that is going to give you, it's going to tell you how much time the meeting was happening for. It gives you the date. And so that's going to just be helpful in case you need to refer back to your report. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that Zoom reports only stay current for 30 days. So after 30 days, all of those that are older than that, they get automatically deleted from Zoom. Now I'm going to go ahead and click the export button. And as soon as I do that, now I apologize, I am using my Mac because it has a little bit better video recording tools than my laptop does. And so yours going to look a little different, but not drastically. I would relabel this for whatever the date was, and if it was like period 5 or whatever, I would make sure that you have a really good naming convention for these in case you're saving these to keep track of attendance for. And then you're going to go ahead and click save. And it is going to download that whatever format. So if you're on a, like I say, if you're on a Windows device, it's going to go ahead and add that into as an Excel spreadsheet. So now you'll see that here's my report, and then I can go ahead and save that wherever I'm going to save that. But it tells me who attended, and it will tell me the start time of that meeting. It tells me the duration of the meeting, and then how long that the participant was in that meeting for. So some really good information for you in that regard. Okay, let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you one other report that you're going to find helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and click on reports again. And the next one that you will see is a meeting report. So as soon as I click on this, this is going to give me some options for my recent meetings. If you don't see the one you're looking for on here, you can add the different dates on here. But do you remember that we talked earlier about your poll report? So if you click on this poll report, this is where you can get the information from all of the polls that you held during your different meetings. So if you want to grade something, in particular, this is in case you need to have a report of where a student was located during your meeting, then this is the way to pull that report. So I'm going to go ahead and I can search for this. And again, I'm only looking for those poll reports. And this was my sample video. So I'm going to come over here to the right, and I'm going to go ahead and generate that report. And once it generates the reports, then I can see here's my poll reports. Now these registration reports, this is a different feature in Zoom where you can register participants into your meetings. Because we have a different process in place in our school district, you don't have to use that, so ignore those. But here's the poll reports. I'm going to go ahead and click download. And again, I'm going to make sure but you're going to want to make sure you have a good naming convention and save. And then when I open up this report, this is going to give me the information from that particular poll. So it will tell me the username. Now, I didn't have anybody take it, but it would tell you the username, their email, and it would tell you what their submission was. And so that's another report that you can access in case you need that. So there are the reports that are available to you through Zoom. Hopefully you find that really helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.